Oh, that's better. Now I can see y'all. What is up, my little strawberries? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new to my channel, my name is Gabe, and this is Gabe's Little Loops, where I do a wide variety of crochet content. So if that's something that you want to see, definitely hit that subscribe button down below. It is 100% free, and we definitely like that in this economy. Before we get into it, I learned how to read patterns and charts from the Woobles kit, which is how I started off crocheting. Probably gonna yell at me and be like,
why didn't you just go to Michael's or Joann's?
I started around the time when Joann's was closing. My local Joann's was completely empty, and my local Michael's is
complete trash,
to be honest with you. In my mindset, it made a lot of sense to go ahead and purchase a Woobles kit. I learned a lot from the money that I paid. Even though some of my amigurumi pieces come out looking like Frankenstein's monster, I still think that it was worth it. In today's video, I decided to do something a little bit different from the typical crochet and chat or the crochet along video. This is a tutorial video around the Yarnspiration Red Heart Sweethearts. I wanted to make this video because I know that there are probably people out there that are struggling to read this pattern. I'm 5 granny squares into it out of the 16 they supposedly say that you can make out of this one skein. The color that I will be working in today is the Going Steady. All of these terms that I am using will be in US terminology. The stitches that consist in this video are slip stitch, chaining, half double crochet, and a treble crochet. If you are a beginner and you're just starting off, when you get a skein of yarn, you will see a hook size on there. It looks like that. On this, it says that it wants you to use a 5.5 millimeter crochet hook. For me, to hit this gauge, it's either a 4.5 or a 4.0. So I will be using a 4.0 millimeter hook. You use whatever hook you can. Now, you'll most likely have to change your hook unless you just have like perfect gauge. For me, it took me 3 tries to get this correct. We're gonna start with the first color. I'm going to turn you guys down here, and you will need a pair of scissors. It doesn't have to be fancy scissors, just scissors that can cut. To start, you are going to do a slip knot, and do your slip knot however is comfortable for you and whatever works for you. Oh, sorry I knocked y'all. Sorry I knocked y'all. So you're starting with a slip knot, then you're chaining 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And chaining 4 is going to be that magic ring essentially. So we're going to slip stitch into that first chain. Okay, then you are going to be working into this hole. This hole here, this little one where my finger is coming out of. You're working in there. For the first round, we are going to be chaining 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we will be working our double crochets into this circle. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, and as you're working in this little circle area, you do want to start crocheting over the tail. After you do the first set of double crochets, you want to chain 3 to start your corner. So 1, 2, 3. And then I will work back in to that middle section and do another 3 double crochets. 2, 3, And now we're going to chain 3 again. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to do another set of double crochets in the middle. 1, 2, 3. All right, so now we need another corner, and after we do that other corner, we are going to do 2 double crochets instead of 3. So 1, 2, 3, and we're going to do the last 2 double crochets in the middle. 2. And the reason why we're doing 2 instead of 3 is because this chain 6 that we did at the beginning counts as the double crochet for the last cluster. So then we are going to count 3 up. So 1, 2, 3, and we are going to slip stitch into that 3rd chain. That is the first round. This is what it looks like. It's the typical granny square start. The second round, you are going to chain 6 again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you are going to do a double crochet and another double crochet. You have 2 double crochets in that corner space, and then you are going to do a double crochet along the top 3 double crochets from the previous round. So 1, 2, 3, and then you are going to do 2 more double crochets, but in that chain space, or I should say you're going to do 2 more double crochets, but in the corner space. So 1, 2, and then you are going to chain another 3. So 1, 2, 3. And then you're going to repeat what you just did. So we're going to do 2 more double crochets in this corner space. And you are going to do another double crochet in every one of these previous double crochets. So 1, 2, 3. And then you're going to do another double crochet in this corner space and do another double crochet. So 2 double crochets in this corner space, and then you're going to chain 3. Do another 2 double crochets in this corner space. 1, 2. Then again, you're going to do double crochets in each of these double crochets from the previous round. So 1, 2, 3. And then again, another 2 double crochets, chain 3, 2 double crochets in this chain space. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and then to end this round, we are going to do 3 double crochets into these previous double crochets that we did in the first round, and then we are going to do another double crochet to end off that corner so it has 2 double crochets there. So 1, 2, 3, and then we will do another double crochet in this corner space, and then again count 3 from your chain. So 1, 2, 3, and then we will do a slip stitch, and that is the end of the second round.
Now, I have a feeling that I am not going to be able to do the 8 stitches the way that I need it to be. So if the color bleeds in, we're just gonna keep on going because I'm just here to show you all the pattern of how to do it if anybody had confusion. So
we're gonna work on the treble crochets now. To start the treble crochets, we aren't going to be chaining or anything like that. We will be wrapping 2 strands of our yarn over our hook so we can get that treble crochet ready. And it'll be, what we are going to be doing is working into the 4th stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4. So on your 4th double crochet of the previous round, you will be working your 8 treble crochets, and this will form the first heart side. All right. And then you are going to slip stitch into this chain space, and you're going to do another 8 treble crochets into the 4th double crochet of the previous round. 7, 8. And then you will slip stitch into that other chain space. And this is what your heart should look like after you've finished doing those treble crochets. So you're gonna chain 4 now. And then you are going to do a treble crochet into the 4th double crochet. Two double crochets into that same stitch we just did the treble crochet into. And then we are going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then do another 2 double crochets, 1, 2, and then a treble crochet, 1, 2, and that is our first corner piece. Then we are going to slip stitch into this bottom of the heart, and we're going to repeat what we did on the previous side, only backwards essentially. So we're gonna do a treble crochet into the 4th stitch. So those are our corner pieces. And then to end this round, you're going to do a slip stitch into that other hole. Chain 3, so 1, 2, 3, and then we are going to go into this stitch that's next to it and do a cluster of 3 double crochets. 2, 3, and then on the 4th stitch, we're going to do a cluster of treble crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then on the 3rd stitch of our previous treble crochet, we are going to do another treble crochet. So count 3, 1, 2, 3. And we're going to do a treble crochet cluster. After that, we are going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to do a double crochet cluster into the stitch right after the treble crochet. So 1, And then we're going to do a treble crochet into that chain space, or the slip knot space. And right next to it, we're going to do another 2 treble crochets. We're going to repeat what you did on this side for the corner. So we're going to do a cluster of double crochets in this 3rd treble crochet from the previous round. After this, it does go into a half double crochet. So you will be doing a half double crochet on 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 areas on the bottom, you will be doing half double crochets before you get back into the regular pattern. And this last round is the typical granny square pattern. So you will chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then you will do a cluster stitch of double crochets here. So 1, 2, 3, and then chain 1 and work in that corner space, and we will do cluster of double crochets and then chain 3 and then another cluster of double crochets. So 1, 2, 3, double chain 3, 1, 2, 3, chain 1, then a cluster stitch, 2, and as I stated, this is just a repeating granny square pattern. After you get past rounds 3 and 4, it's the typical granny square pattern where it's a cluster on every hole that you do, and then 2 clusters in the corner plus the chain 3. So with that, I will meet you guys when I am done with this last round. All right, if you made it to this little guy, congratulations. That is how you make the red heart granny square motif. The biggest thing about this yarn, this all-in-one, it's nice that you only have 2 ends to weave in, but at the same time, you have to make sure that you keep the same tension throughout. Otherwise, you're gonna be changing up your hooks multiple times. That is it for this video, guys. I appreciate every single one of you who came in and watched it. If you guys have any, I don't know, if this was bad for you, then obviously why are you still here and why did you comment some rude shit? But if this was helpful for you, please leave a like on this video and hit that subscribe button. Who knows, I might make another tutorial video on another granny square or whatever. But like I said, if this was bad, then please don't leave hate, okay? Because I am a very sensitive boy, okay? I am a very sensitive boy. I'm a very sensitive boy and I cannot handle hate. I don't like confrontation. Once you get this pattern down, it's just so much easier and you can use whatever yarn you want to. Yeah, that is it for this video, guys. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Leave a like down below if this video helped you out. All right, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.